We now come to Amendment 61. Baroness Bennett of Manor Castle.
To move Amendment 61 that stands in my name and in the names of the Noble Lady Baroness Jones of Whitchurch and Baroness Parmenter, and I thank them for their support. As I said, both of these amendments in this group take on the issue of labelling, and the whole traceability and labelling very much fit together. And I'm just going to quote one sentence from the Soil Association briefing on this bill, which I think makes a really important point. Quote, "The objectives of this bill could be achieved with the inclusion of labelling and traceability." I think it's really crucial to say that these are amendments that, much as I might not like it, accept many other parts of the bill, but say the public have to be able to see what's going on. The industries have to be able to see what's going on. And I've already referred to the FSA's study of July 2021. And just to quote from another finding of that, most consumers felt labelling should always inform the consumer of the presence of GE ingredients, close quote. And I also note the Nuffield Council of Bioethics, BBSRC and ScienceWise public dialogue on genome editing in farm animals found that consumers wanted products from genome-edited animals to be labelled as such. Now, we've got before us two amendments which are similar but slightly different, the second one being in the names of the Noble Lady Baroness Hayman of Allock and Baroness Bakewell. I think either of them would very much do the job. My Amendment 61 is aiming to be really clear and simple. It gives consumers information at the point of purchase. And Amendment 62, whilst I fully understand the desire from the Noble Lady Baroness Hayman to add further information about nutritional content, allergens and environmental impact, I suspect we should be seeing that kind of labelling on all food rather than specifically precision breeding food. And I think we can imagine what a so-called precision breeding label might look like, which might be a sticker that says PB in large writing with a little explanation underneath or something. And I think keeping that separate from the nutrition and the environmental impact labelling in the interest of simplicity is an argument. Plus, I think to say that this should be added specifically to precision bred ones but not to others doesn't quite add up as far as I can see. But I'm not hugely wedded to that position. I'll be interested to hear what the Noble Lady Baroness Hayman says in this regard. But I think the labelling issue is, if we were to go out and do a survey among the public, among their concerns about this bill, I believe that labelling is probably the issue on which you would find the most public concern, as is backed up by the research that I've already quoted. It's very clear and understandable, and people just want to know what they're eating. And that's something that's always been true, and I think is increasingly true, given, as the Noble Lord Rooke referred to, some of the many scandals and problems and issues that we have had with our food supply over the years. A big